Hi, friends. I know this reading recap is a little bit late. Please forgive me. I got a little bit busy. And the weather here is awful. I've been scared there's going to be a power outage because it's been freezing rain for a while now. So, before my power goes out, let's talk about everything I read last week. I read a total of 6 manga volumes and I finished one light novel, surprisingly. So, let's talk about it. I'm going to do my best to not spoil anything. So, it's going to be like vague how I felt about it overall. Starting off with volume 2 of Koisuru Tenshi wa Tsumibukai. I did not like volume 1 all that much. However, I really, really did enjoy volume 2, so I'm very glad I ended up reading it because I wasn't going to buy it at first. This series follows a bunch of angels at Angel's school, and at this school, any strong emotions felt can lead an angel to fall. And we have our male lead, as we can see on the cover, who has serious jealousy issues regarding the female lead. So she has to spend the majority of her time trying to make sure he keeps his jealousy in check so that he doesn't fall. The two of them join the student council, which is a group of 6 boys, and they are trying to basically just help them out, keep the club together. This one is apparently classified as a reverse harem series. I don't see it as reverse harem. None of the student council members, as of volume 1, none of the student council members have any romantic feelings whatsoever. It's very much a like friendship, help us out please kind of story. In volume 2, there is a potential love triangle introduced, but even then, that doesn't make it a reverse harem, to me at least. But because of the like added romantic vibes of volume 2, I ended up liking it a lot more. We have some realization from the female lead that maybe I'm feeling something romantic for somebody. Oh my goodness. Which made this more interesting because I want romance in this series. This is when I really want romance in, and romance is finally somewhat starting to happen. So I am very interested in watching where it goes. This one is a new one. It only has 2 volumes out right now. Nothing in English yet, sadly. My next one, volume 5, the final volume of Okuremashite Seishun, or Hitting Rewind with You. That's right, this one does have an English. Go read it, please, because this is so good. I've been depressed that I'm done it for a while now. I hope the author does some extra chapters or something because I'm not ready for this to be over. This is a very simple series. It follows 2 university students who, after regretting not being able to do various things in high school, they decide, why not do those high school things while we're in university? And so they cosplay together and do the things that they weren't able to do before. That's basically the whole story. It's so cute. It's so fun. Their relationship is so nice. We get to watch as their friends like egg them on. And I really like it. Our female lead, she's so cute. She's so relatable. It's just really nice. I do think it ended rather perfectly, but I'm still sad that it's over. My next read, volume 6 of The Failure at God School. This one also has an English. Please, oh my goodness, read this one. It is so good. This series follows our female protagonist, Nagi, as she goes to God School. She is trying to figure out what her godly power is. We know she has one, otherwise, she wouldn't have been accepted into the school, but we don't know what it is. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is she's trying to uncover a very large mystery that also includes her family. Those are her 2 really only motivating factors. That is what drives the plot. It's not a romance story. This one's very good. This one does have a very large cast. I did see some people complain that the cast is too large. Personally, I like it because I like learning about a bunch of characters and then watching where everybody goes. Is everybody actually a good guy? Is there a traitor amongst them? I like those kinds of stories, and that's what the story is about. Though we do mainly follow Nagi and her perspective. It's just very interesting. Volume 6 was crazy. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it because it was so good. But no, I'm not gonna spoil it. Please go read it. This was the best. So much happened. It was very, very good. And look how beautiful she is on the cover. It's just such a good series. It's so pretty. My next read's a controversial one. This one. It will have an English soon. I don't think it's out yet. It will be called Our Love Is Not That Simple. Overall premise, because I know it's gonna sound crazy, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but just trust me that it is good and dramatic. Our female lead is here in the middle. When she was young, her parents split up The mom took her, dad took the brother, and they were gone for a while, like years and years and years. After the mom suffers a medical emergency, the dad and brother come back, they rekindle their love, and they all move in together. So our female lead is back living with her brother, and she discovers her childhood friend. Wow, he grew up handsome. So the three of them are kind of hanging out, but she is like, he doesn't feel like my brother. He feels like a man I'm living with. Like she's not feeling familial feelings towards him. She's a little bit confused. He really doesn't feel like a brother, even though they haven't been apart for that long. And the childhood friend sees her struggle with, this guy isn't my brother. What's happening? And he tries to help her out. So it's a messy series, I'll say. If you like Spring Storm and Monster, you'll like this one. They're two different levels of messy, but both are messy. If you like one, I think you'll like the other. This is very good. There's a lot of secrets. And once the secrets start to come out, you'll be like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. But yeah, I could describe it a lot worse. It does seem like it's going to be a lot more out there than it actually ends up being. Everything's explained by the end of volume 1, at least. Volume 2 just goes deeper into the secrets. It's very entertaining. My next read was volume 1 of the Omni of That Wolf Boy Is Mine. Turns out this is a pretty old series. I didn't know that. This one is touted as something good for fans of Fruits Basket. And you know what? I agree. This one was pretty entertaining. I will say I do like Fruits Basket more, but this is entertaining. This one follows a young girl as she's forced to move to Hokkaido and discovers the shocking secret that one of her classmates is a wolf. And then it goes from there. There's multiple boys, they're all boys so far, who are able to transform into various animals, and she's the only one that knows their secret. I will say the reason I like Fruits Basket more than That Wolf Boy Is Mine is because Fruits Basket's a little bit nicer. Especially in The Wolf Boy Is Mine, one of the characters specifically is so mean to the female lead. And then all of a sudden, it seems like he has romantic feelings for her. And it's like, don't you hate her? You were just bullying the heck out of her. What's going on? And there's reasons behind it, but I couldn't get past the, like, he's mean. Why is he acting like he likes her now? I didn't like that. But overall, I do like this one. It is I think it's good. I don't know if it's 2 volumes or 3 volumes. I think it's only 2. It is a pretty short one, so I'll have to see if I like the ending because I feel like it should go on for longer than it will. And my last manga read of last week was volume 3 of Blue Period. I have not, no, I have. I bought volume 4, so I'm ready to read on. I really, really, really like Blue Period. What can I say? I can't draw, so I am living a little bit vicariously through the characters in here. And also, I do my best whenever I do something, so I relate. I especially like in this volume specifically, we see Yatora. Yeah, we see Yatora really struggle that, like, even though he did try his best, it clearly wasn't enough. And he's like, why wasn't it enough? Like, what am I missing? I really liked watching him struggle and eventually overcome his struggles because it just feels so realistic, especially when you're studying something and like you feel like you're doing your best and no matter what, you feel yourself like not being enough and you look around watching other people studying the same thing and it feels like they get it and you don't know why. That that feeling is in this volume and I related a lot. My last read, I finished a light novel, Who Killed the Hero? This one, I really liked it. Typically, when I read a light novel, I only read romance. I'm different with my manga, though I prefer romance. I can read basically any genre, and usually I'll find at least something to enjoy. But with light novels, it's different. Typically, I need my romance, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. But in this one, I don't think it needed any romance. This was so interesting. This series follows, as the title suggests, after the hero's demise, the crown princess is trying to figure out what happened to them. So she interviews the 3 remaining members of his party to try and figure out what happened. Like, he was the hero. Like, what happened to him? So this series is told in interviews, flashbacks to the past from the members of the hero party, and flashbacks to the past from the hero themselves. I found that to be very interesting. It always was kind of like a cycle. So it'd always be interview of one character, that character's flashback, and then the hero's version of that flashback. Next character. I found that to be very interesting. And we do learn what happened to the hero in this volume. That is as big of a spoiler as I will say. And we do learn it. And it is, at least to me, it was a very satisfying ending because it is very well explained. There are 2 sequels or a prequel, maybe. There's going to be 3 volumes. There's 2 volumes out right now, but a third is coming out soon. Before I read this one, I saw both 2 volumes out, and I was very confused about which one was volume 1 because they're not listed volume 1 and volume 2. I was very confused because I'm thinking, is the answer to the title not explained in the first volume? I was a little bit worried about that. It is. The answer is explained in this volume, but the second half, or maybe even the last third of the volume 1, is kind of an introduction to the next volume. However, it does work very well as a standalone as well, at least I think. There is a big twist, and then another twist, and then it ends. So the way it ends, everything is satisfactory. The twist is like, wow, but it's explained. And then I feel like volume 2 will just talk more about the twist and how that will go. Again, I'm not trying to spoil anything. I do think I'll be reading volume 2 at the very least because I found it to be quite interesting. I'm actually really surprised I enjoyed it as much as I did because, again, typically I need romance. There is a tiny bit of romance in this one, and I didn't like the romance in it. I didn't think it needed it, which is weird for me. But yeah, that's everything I read. I've already read quite a bit this week. Again, the weather's been so bad. I'm so scared that the power is gonna go out. So I'm just keeping all my stuff charged and I'm reading. But yeah, that's everything that I read.